last topic which we covered, that is creation of vendors, and we check the reports of the vendors in QuickBooks Online Plus. So next step is that we need to create purchase orders now, right? So remember one thing that we are using right now, QuickBooks Online Plus, right? If you're using QuickBooks Online Essential, in Essential we don't have an option of purchase order, right? So how we can check that which version we are using? So you need to click on this setting icon, and here we have this option, account and settings. So when you click on this account and setting, here we have this option, billing and subscription. So from here you can see that we are using right now QuickBooks Online Plus, right? But if you are using QuickBooks Online Essential, we don't have an option of purchase order there. Yeah, so our first step is that uh, by default that purchase order option is not activated, right? By default purchase order option is not activated in QuickBooks Online Plus. So first step is that we need to activate our purchase order, right? So how to check that? You need to click on this setting icon, and here we have this option, account and settings. In account and settings we have this expenses, right? And in expenses we have this option, purchase orders, right? So you want to use the purchase orders? Yes, we want to use a purchase orders, right? So you need to edit this one and activate this option, purchase order, right? And these are the custom fields, like customized field which you want that appear in your purchase order. So we are not doing this one. And custom transaction number, no, we want a system generated automatic transaction numbers, so we are not using this, right? And if you want to enter any default message, right, which will appear on your purchase orders, right, so you can enter here those messages, right, and then save it. So purchase order is active, and press done. So we enable the feature of purchase order first in QuickBooks Online Plus. Now next step is that we need to create a purchase order, right? So how to create the purchase order? You need to click on this plus icon, and this field is related with our suppliers, right? So we need to create the purchase order, so you click on this purchase order. When you click on this purchase order window will open. So you need to select your supplier first. So our supplier is Sage 50. When you select this supplier, automatically this email ID comes. Why? Because we enter this email ID in the master data of our supplier Sage 50, right? And you can also add like CC or BCC, right? If you want to send multiple user, like you want to send this if you create this purchase order as an accountant, and you have and you want to send this a copy to your finance manager or your CFO, right? So then you can enter here CC or BCC. It's on it that is optional, depends on you, right? And the status right now, it is open. That is the mailing address, right? And ship to, right? So I'm gonna ship to. You can add a new information, or that is our shipping address that we want that it will they will like Sage 50 accounting, they will deliver the order to our this location. Yeah, then that is a purchase order date. That is the date of the purchase order. Let's suppose it is on 5th December 2019, and ship Y, that supplier pickup, right? It is their car, right? That is uh, ship Y through shipment, through cargo, through airplane, right? Through customer pickups, right? Through a car, right? So what is the shipping method, right? Clear? Then this information, the purchase location, this is very important because we are doing this QuickBooks Online Plus Middle East edition, right? So according to that FTA, right, we need to enter this that accurate that purchase location. So let's suppose this purchase location is in Dubai. Clear? Then we have two tabs here, or two options are here, that category details or item details. I will show you this category detail later. So what product and services we are ordering right now? So we are ordering, let's suppose we have a keyboard. We are ordering one HP laptop, right? You can write here any description, it's on you. So how many quantity on hand right now available in our storeroom? 50, right? And how much you are ordering right now? Let's suppose we're going to order here 5, right? Tab, that is the rate, and that is the amount. Yeah, but right now if you check here that the text information is not coming. Why? Any idea? No, because we didn't activate that the VAT feature here right now. So before that we need to activate this VAT feature. Okay, I'm canceling this one. So you need to go in the taxes, right, and set up tax. That's why that VAT column is not coming there. So tell us how you currently handle sales tax, and we will do that the rest. Okay, that the agency is Federal Tax Authority in UAE, and when your tax period is starting, assume it that our tax period is starting from January, and how you are filing your VAT return: monthly, quarterly, half yearly, or yearly. In UAE we have monthly and quarterly, right? So it is, let's assume it is quarterly, and the reporting method is on accrual, and that is a business ID number. Either you can enter here your tax registration number or your that trade license number, right? And click on next. So now you can add tax to your transaction and record your tax payment in QuickBooks. Visit the sales tax page whenever you want to view your history, run reports, or track your payments. Got it? Yeah. So that option, that the tax is set up now. Now let's check it that again. That VAT section or VAT column is coming in our purchase order or no? So click on this plus icon, and here we have this purchase order. You need to select the supplier. Supplier is Sage 50, and that is the shipping method. And we are issuing this purchase order. We are creating this purchase order, let's suppose on 5th of December 2019. Shipping method, that is through supplier pickup, right? And now look that before, when we did not set up that the VAT, the text feature, so this option was not coming, right? And even that text column is not coming, that amounts are exclusive of tax or inclusive, right? So we will select exclusive right now. Okay, so again here we are ordering 5 pieces of a keyboard of this laptops. So you can mention here any description, it depends on you. How many? 5. And we are getting the price now 2500, assume it. Tab, and that is a total amount 12,500. And what is the tax rate? So the tax rate is what? It is standard rated 5%, right? Tab, along with this laptop we are ordering keyboard also, right? So keyboard, that description depends on you, right? And how many pieces of keyboard we are ordering? Assume it 10, and the rate is 20, and the amount is 200, and standard rated 5%. Clear? Okay. So look, so assume it that we are ordering this items from our supplier, say 50 accounting. Okay, so what is the total bill now? Okay, if you go here, okay, the subtotal that is 12,700, and 5% of this amount is 635 dirham, and the total amount is now 13,335 dirham. That is the total amount of our purchase order. Clear? And if you want to add further lines here, let's suppose we are ordering along with the keyboard, we are ordering this mouse also. Let's suppose 15 pieces of mouse, and standard rated tax is 5, right? So if you want to add further lines, you can click on this option, add lines, and if you want to clear all these lines, right, then you click on this clear lines. And your message to supplier, if you want to enter any message to your supplier, you can write here, and that is a memo. Like you can write, I'm gonna write here, purchase order issued to Sage 50 accounting. That any memo or description you can write here, and that is an attachment. You can attach any uh, that photo or any document here for your supplier, right? Clear? And now if you want to check the total, the subtotal is 30,075 dirham, and the tax amount is 653.75 fils, and the total amount of purchase order which we are issuing to our supplier is 13,728.75 fils. Clear? Any question here? Okay, so this is how we create this purchase order in QuickBooks Online Plus, and I want to save and close it, right? And here we do have an option, save and new. If you want to save it and make another one, right? Save and send if you want to save it and send online, because that email ID is there, right? And the other another option is save and close. So we select this option, save and close, and our purchase order 1001 is saved, is created. So this is how we create purchase order in QuickBooks Online Plus. Clear? Okay. And if you want to check the reports now, right? I want to check the reports of my purchase order, that how many purchase orders we have and what are the purchase order which are open. So you can check the report with the open purchase orders, that how many purchase orders we issued and how many purchase order are open, with supplier wise, with product wise also. So you need to click on this reports here. In the reports we have this tender, right? And that is for sales and customers. Okay, now here we have expenses and supplier. So in expenses and supplier, here we have this open purchase order list. For example, if you have 5 different suppliers, supplier A, supplier B, and C and D, right? And you created 5 different purchase order. So you want to see the list of all those 5 purchase orders. Then you need to click on this option, open purchase order list. I'm gonna open this in a new tab. Okay, then we have open purchase order detail, that is open purchase order in detail, that is that purchase order reports right? Purchases per supplier. Right now we don't have any purchases, right? We just issue the purchase order. So we have these two report: open a purchase order list and open purchase order detail. So this one is open purchase order list by supplier. So how many purchase orders we have? Right now we have only one purchase order which we issued on 5th of December. The purchase order number is 1001. That is a description, that memo, description purchase order issued to Sage, right? Shipping wide through supplier a pickup. That is the total amount of the purchase order, and this purchase order is still open, right? This purchase order is not closed right now, it is still open. Yeah, this report, that is open purchase order detailed report, right? It will show you product wise detailed report. Clear?